definitely needed some cleansing after the last few that we've done. Should have like our own channel of just reacting to Power Ranger
just
films.
Power Ranger reactions, pretty much at this point. I don't know.
We may as
maybe.
well.
So why don't you tell them about this one since it's your recommendation?
Well, this fan film is a bit different. This is based on that first shot alone. Step up in quality. It's called Mystery Incorporated. It is a Scooby-Doo fan film that was crowdfunded, and it received a lot of money. So they have, I think, like a 10 or 12 episode arc that they have already written out. They just need the money to be able to do that. And that is I think that's the Indiegogo for episode 2. Let's see how much it's raised so far. It's so based on that, there's a lot of people who are supportive of these series of fan films, and this apparently takes Scooby-Doo and of some of the more serious aspects, and while maintaining the spirit of it. I enjoyed it really well when I first watched it, with some things here and there that I thought was, but considering, they filmed in LA, it's being shot as Coolsville, Ohio. I know what Ohio looks like, so
really.
Yes. Let that be a key to key you in on some little issues I might have. But yeah, this is very well done, and I hope I don't know, how big of a Scooby-Doo fan were you growing up?
I mean, I remember watching it when I was younger, but the main episodes I remember is Zombie Island, of course. I love that one.
You hear the screeching of an owl, you hear the wind begin to howl. You know there's zombies on the prowl, and it's terror time again.
And then there's the alien one, sort of, with like Scooby and Shaggy. I don't remember what the hell the point of that one was. Yeah. I just remembered that there was a dog and a human, and there were chicks.
That was a big spoiler, by the way.
I don't remember. No, I thought that was just known as what it was. So, whoops.
That was a big plot twist.
Well, maybe I'll censor that in the edit, so I don't know. But
and then there's Scooby-Doo, the Cyber Chases. Did you watch the live action ones?
Yeah, I watched the live action ones. Mainly because those were like available to watch at my dad's. My dad only had like 20 DVDs, and he'd get rid of movies sometimes, and then just get new ones here and there. So I'd watch whatever ones at his house when I had the chance. And so there's like the Fellowship of the Ring, Scooby-Doo, Spider-Man. They're just like random movies that are entirely random.
Yeah, they all kind of came out at the same time. That's about the only thing they have in common.
Yeah, but then like I remember Scrappy-Doo, sort of. Like I remember the one where they have like the children of monsters or something that they like have to teach them at a school. It's like their daughters or something. And
I mean, that's like Monsters, Inc.
I thought you might need a hand with your luggage.
Girl? Like, don't be Betty, that's no girl!
What's wrong with Betty? I'm Sabella, Count Dracula's daughter. Fantastic to meet you.
Hello! Like, goodbye!
There are a lot of weird ones that I missed.
And it's like the son, or it's like the daughter of the werewolf, the daughter of the mummy, the daughter of Frankenstein, and whatever are like at
all these villains procreated.
I don't know. I don't remember. Just little details of Scooby-Doo that I remember. So that's pretty much all I remember from it, to be honest. And
okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't say I'm like a super fan of Scooby-Doo, or like that. When I was younger, I liked it, and that was the majority, I would say. But I don't know. It's got potential. It's a little mystery comedy thingy. So I remember the laugh track in the cartoon. And I don't know why
no
the
laugh
hell
track
that was
in here.
Okay, good. I'm just saying, in the cartoon, I remember they just say, "Well, that's weird,"
and they would laugh at random parts, and there would be parts that were funny. But
are you hungry? Are you hungry, Scoob? It's just like,
I never understood it.
Why is it laughing? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, this video has like over 2 million views. They have over 200,000 subscribers. All right, let us commence with the Scooby Diggity Doo journey.
All right.
Welcome to Coolsville, a town once stuck in the past, but ever improving, striving towards its bright future. It's a quaint and pleasant town, the type you read about in stories with warm, happy endings.
I know
It's a town
this
built
is a
on
Put
family.
it on,
but
you'll be okay.
also I'm pretty sure in the background right there, that's an In-N-Out burger. Those don't exist in Ohio. Sorry.
I
They
guess, but this looks like a nice commercial or like a, you
Like
know,
a
like I could.
JC Penney commercial.
And this looks like a, yeah, like, you know, we're all happy and friends, and it's good. Yeah, let's go shopping. That's what that looks like.
Yeah, that guy is not a high schooler on the right.
No, he's either their father or I don't know.
It's at least Fred kind of looks like Chris Evans here.
Okay,
Like,
I didn't
kinda
even know
like-
this was Fred.
Oh, that is Fred.
Ah,
He looks passable if it's like not another teen movie, but
mm-hmm.
oh well, we'll get over that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Fueled by the pride of its residents, and honored for all of their achievements. Yet, most are blissfully ignorant to what lies in the dark.
Can't afford a leash for Scooby.
Our story begins,
No.
as I see it,
Maybe that's why the police
with what
were sneaking
happened
up
in
on
the
him.
Yeah, that's why what?
That's why the police were coming up on him. It's like,
Maybe.
dog-
Yeah, they're like, hey, you're just gonna stick it on us? What the heck?
yeah. Why
What
was
the
it?
heck?
By the way, that's not a CGI dog. That dog's real.
Yeah. That's good.
Do you like that more than CGI Scooby?
Yeah. A little. I mean, the CGI Scooby has its moments, like with things that it could do that like a dog clearly can't do, but I don't know. Like, I think it makes more sense to have it be just a real dog. I don't know. Because then he kind of appears like an alien in some shots. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like, oh, what is this creature?
beginning of all.
Monsters. Ooh, spooky. Spooky dooky.
Did you just say spooky dude?
Spooky dooky.
No. Yeah, for a
Yeah.
second I thought that was like one of those toy lightsabers with the lighting.
I can see what you mean, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Jinkies, they're on the floor, dead.
Yes, they are. So yeah,
That's not a bad intro to it. It's especially setting it in live action with that. It's like, oh, you have, I assume it's parents and a weird Grim Reaper thing.
Yep.
Looking at them. So.
Yep. So like these monsters, they don't just cause random havoc. You know, they murdered Fred's
There's
parents.
motivation.
Yes. Yes. They
The
basically
fuck?
they orphaned Fred right there. They killed his parents.
Oh,
He just got
no.
Harry Pottered right there.
Yeah, oh, and he's the chosen one now.
I
Yep.
guess so. Well, but this really like puts the film's you know the TV show's course of actions into place.
It gives the character drive to solve mysteries and to solve murder cases and to solve stuff. Even though in the show it's just, oh, they're causing a lot of shenanigans and nobody wants to come to my business. But this one's like, well, yeah, they killed someone, so we want to find out who that is. So
yeah,
it's a good
it's like a
start.
murder mystery incorporated.
Yes. I can see why they wanted Supernatural to team up with Scooby-Doo and them, but I also I don't know about that.
You don't know about the Grim Reaper thing?
No.
Well, you'll see. Scooby-Doo isn't exactly known to be realistic.
Well, I meant like the crossover of Supernatural and Scooby-Doo.
Oh, I didn't know that was a real thing.
Dean, what just... Ah! You're a cartoon! I'm a cartoon!
That's the freaking Scooby Gang.
Great, so we're stuck in a cartoon with a talking dog.
Not just any talking dog. The talking dog. The greatest talking dog in history. Now, come on. Dibs on Daphne.
I'm not totally following you.
Look, that isn't a guy in a mask and a costume. It's a vengeful spirit that's come back from the dead.
That's the truth.
So, everything you told me, it's true?
Mm-hmm.
Werewolves? Vampires? Demons?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was blind without my glasses, but I was just blind. Oh, how could I be so stupid?
Well, I mean...
We've been stopping real estate developers when we could have been hunting Dracula? Are you kidding me? My life is meaningless.
If there are ghosts, that means there's an afterlife. Heaven, hell. Am I going to hell?
We told you every freaking time, but did you ever listen to Scoob and me? No!
We're doomed.
Kept you on your toes.
Am I gonna get copywritten?
Maybe not. Just cut the music parts out. Fiddle around with it. It's gonna be. You're gonna end up uploading
it's okay if they claim the copyright. It's just just in case.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Is that even enough? And everybody knows.
This Daphne, by the way, this actress is also one of the writers.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Playing
along with the guy who plays Fred.
Nice.
Kind of cool.
I feel like with a lot of these projects, it's best to, it's more difficult to find more actors to play your role. So if you can also play in your movie as you're making it, then that makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Daphne! Coming, Mother! There she is. My sweet, beautiful little girl.
Good morning, Mother. Does Reginald have breakfast prepared?
Of course.
Wait, they have parents?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Well, Fred doesn't, but Fred's out of luck.
Not anymore, dude. Too soon.
Something you didn't think about, did you?
No, and I guess I never really thought about how old they were when I was younger, because they're just like Fred seemed like he's maybe in his 30s/40s, maybe. I don't know, when I was younger. And then Daphne, mid-20s, Velma, an entire question mark. I had no idea how old she is. Shaggy and Scoob, again, could be 18 to 40. I don't know. When I was a kid, judging from how I would think as a kid, wasn't what I was thinking.
Oh, as a kid, everyone looks older and adults and more mature and whatnot. But when you look back, you're like, no, not so much.
I mean, like Daphne, I didn't think looked that old. Fred did look a little bit old. Like I said, Velma, I have no idea.
No.
Shaggy could look like he could be. Oh yeah, he's 18. Okay, that makes sense. Or you could say, yeah, he's 35. Yeah, that makes sense. Like the way he looks. I don't know.
I guess, when you have a younger looking face, it can be ambiguous. But they're also cartoons, so.
Yes.
But yes, they have parents.
The man is wizard. It's Wizard Annie.
That man is a wizard in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Wizard Man.
Reginald
It's a wizard in the kitchen.
Starving. French toast?
French toast? Daphne, sweetheart, that's nothing but fat and carbs.
But
This is
tasty.
a big week for you. Homecoming queen is a big responsibility, and a queen must look and act like royalty.
This is bad parenting.
We're back on no carbs, okay? Promise me.
I promise.
Daphne, listen to me. You are a Blake. And in this town,
that means everything. I know, Mother.
Envy is a simple, very powerful tool. And it's right at your disposal. Use it.
Yeah, right. But thing of French toast would be a delicious part of your breakfast. But
yeah, this mother is just feeding into so many. I hate to use this word, but toxic habits.
It goes into those old stereotypes of like women that would eat and then regurgitate it out and would always be worried about their appearance, and goes back into those days. I remember in school they would show us either movies that were centered around trying to get young girls to not do that, and the stories with them. And it's like, yeah, I mean, gosh, I don't know why anybody would do that to themselves like that, just based on appearance. And
I guess
most people don't care what you look like, really.
Appearance is everything. Reputation is everything. That's the mindset that they have, and
Yeah.
it can be useful to have a clean image, but also if it's tampering with your mental health, that's what you can get a lot of problems. Like I can imagine, a poor girl like that not handling it very well and just going into being isolated and depressed, and that's the kind of person who, if you're not careful about, could easily just go like, all right, I'm going to hang out with my friend Shaggy and just shoot up some drugs and
try to get over. Like, hey, I didn't eat today, so what else can I do?
Yeah, and then fall off the deep end. That's how these things happen, and that could very easily happen to Daphne without a good support system around her.
Oh yeah,
which she may or may not have.
Mm-hmm.
So I like her in this.
Yeah.
Guess who this is?
It's Shaggy and Scoopster. It's a small little house.
Oh yeah, everything's green. So yeah.
It's just like with Power Rangers. We get the color coding to tell us what the characters are.
That is a huge dog, by the way.
That's a big doggy boy. See, I like it being real because it's like, it's like I could pet the dog. It's a doggy dog. You can imagine it, and it's because it's right here, and it's like a dog. It's there. So, hooray! Time to wake up, buddy.
All right. Scoob, I'm getting up. Just give me a minute. Couldn't have given me like 5 more minutes, huh?
Dogs and cats are great alarm clocks.
They can be.
All right.
Well, sometimes they're not great.
Breakfast is served. How about one of our special Scooby snacks?
Now, and this is the Scooby snack a dog food or a human food that you can serve to dogs?
That's not meant to be answered.
Okay, I'm actually kind of glad that they don't answer that, because that's just hey, all right.
That'll bring up so many more questions.
Yeah,
and answers.
Assume it's just in a Ziploc bag. That'd be fine with me.
Is it almost noon on those clocks, or it said 7 o'clock on his?
They're
all
know.
completely off.
This one's off by an hour. These must be showing different time zones, I think.
I guess.
I assume this one up here is 10, or almost is a quarter to 10.
I don't know.
Is that? I don't know, because that's.
Oh, you're gonna make me late again. Get dressed, move your ass, let's go. What is this mess?
I'm doing it, Dad. Zoinks, you don't have to baby me.
Zoinks, what? Zoinks. When I was a kid, we said stuff like, yes, sir, or gee, Dad, I'm sorry. We showed some respect.
Well, gee, Dad, I'm sorry.
There you go.
Like it, son.
Not so bad sounding like a human being now, is it? Finish up, get dressed. Can't really have the sheriff showing up late to the sheriff's office now, can we?
Dad, I'm fine. Head to work. I can take care of myself and head to school.
It's not going to happen, pal. See, I got a phone call yesterday from
turned down a free
Principal
ride.
Summers' office, and it turns out someone's raking in lots of tardies and skipping classes. So that means you have only one tardy left before you get suspended. And that means I have to baby you up and out of the house to make sure that you go.
This is a very different setup than I would expect for Shaggy here. This is I never would think about his parentage really either. Is this what they made up for the Scooby-Doo thing, or is that like part of the lore that's there?
I don't know if it's necessarily a part of the lore, but there are definitely some. They're taking a lot of creative liberties here.
Yeah,
it's its own thing. So, whatever it is that could shape, I guess, the cartoon characters or whatever it might be to who they are at that point.
Yeah,
I guess that's where. That's where some of that comes from, and some of it could be from just subtle implications from analyzing and watching all of these different cartoons.
They might have had a few subtle hints, one line here, one line there, and then I'm sure there's people that are that much of fans that they've taken notes and researched
and they see
all the
whatever
different-
whatever they possibly can find. I mean,
cross
like
references.
Look, it took me a long time to, some people don't even know the full names of everybody. Like they don't know Daphne's last name is Blake. Not all of them.
She's the only one that I know the last name of. It was Daphne Blake, and then it's like now Fred. I don't know. Shaggy. I don't know. Velma. Don't know. Daphne Blake's the only one that I think they've said the name in the show before. I think like the full name. I don't know, but regardless if that's what's in there, I like that. I like how they're taking it so far because this reminds me of like Bill and Ted with his dad. It's like, kind of a similar attitude, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so.
With that, yeah.
It's not the end of the world going to school with your old man. I will even let you sit in the back seat.
Yeah.
With the other tardy convicts.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
Get dressed. Let's go.
Yeah, but I think it's also if his son keeps on getting late, he's just trying to make sure that he's there on time and doesn't get.
I think that went pretty well. What do you think?
So he has a reason to be kind of upset at his son here.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't want your opinion anyway.
Does that technically count as a crotch shot?
What?
Does that count as a crotch shot?
Not in this one. No. It wasn't. No, not in this one.
I love how they have the early 2000s music.
I know, right?
Yeah, it makes sense with Scooby-Doo.
It wouldn't fit with Scooby-Doo if it was more modern or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it. But I like how Fred basically bleached his hair.
Yeah.
After that, yeah. I guess that's his way of going crazy, working out a lot and dyeing your hair.
I wouldn't have seen him as somebody that works out, so that's
Fred. Something. He's a jock.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Based on the show, I wouldn't have even guessed he was a jock. I would have just been like, I don't know. He's more of a nerd because he like sets up all these devices and stuff, these traps and whatever, these plans. So
he's the leader.
Yeah.
Now the point of Scooby-Doo is having people from all these different cliques all form together.
Well, no, but I'm saying just based on the show, I don't think he ever worked out, or ever got the impression that he was a jock in the show. Nice and intense.
There's that arm I've heard so much about. Look, boys,
time for the
turns out
bullies.
Jones can handle more than just balls.
Time for the bullies to make their entrance. Am I right?
Jones can handle more than just balls.
Oh, Fred Jones. Okay.
Look at that guy on the left. That douchey look.
Mm-hmm.
And I would probably,
Like, sir.
I'd probably get mad at him more than I would the main guy. Just because of his face, like it just the pure douchery in that guy's face.
Yeah.
I love it.
Look, boys, turns out Jones can handle more than just balls.
Good
really
one,
shame,
Skeeter.
though. All that power, and yet still terrible aim. Didn't Daddy ever teach you how to follow through?
We said,
come on, Jones. Can't take a joke?
That's
Guess
not cool.
There's another thing Daddy didn't teach you, huh?
Ugh.
Too late now. He went and got himself killed.
Jones! Summers! What the hell's going on in here?
Nothing, Coach.
Idiot lawyer.
By the bell, Jones.
That's good. I like how they're taking his area seriously, but there still can be humor in it. But it's not from him. So.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Handled pretty well.
Well, and I guess it is from him too. Like labeling idiot lawyer thing. That's
shows more personality.
Yes, it's a small personality thing. I like that.
Are you in here?
All right, Velma is the Willow from Buffy.
Package
I
for you.
assume.
It's out by the back door.
Jinkies.
Yeah, she's in the bottle again.
I want to give Velma a hug.
Yep, looks like she needs it.
Her drug is books and knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
We miss you, Dad.
Trains ya. Is this her house or school or what?
I guess they just live in a library.
This makes me think of the show Recess, where they literally had some kid live in the library.
It was the library kid.
The library kid. Of course, the library kid.
Nope, that's in the school. Yep.
As I feel that, no, but I feel that.
I understand, but you need to explain it to him.
No, I want to.
If you explain it to him.
Sorry I'm late, everybody. I got held up in court, and you wouldn't believe the traffic.
Harvey. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Birdman. Now that you've arrived, I take it we can proceed?
Yeah, let's get started.
Thank you. So, as I was saying, we are here to discuss where we go from here. Or more aptly put, where you go from here.
Thank you, Sheriff Rogers. As I'm sure you're aware, your parents left you everything in their possession, including the house. That might sound like an awful lot for a young man your age to handle, which is why we've come up with two options.
Now, according to the state of Ohio,
Mm-hmm.
Fred, you are legally allowed to emancipate yourself and continue to take up residence in your parents' in your home. Or your aunt and uncle have agreed to take you in for the time being.
If you choose to live with your uncle. If you choose to live with your uncle.
You just put the briefcase on the chair, and now you just sat in it. Silly.
Mm-hmm. It was probably a fun blooper that they kept in because
yes, it was probably an actual accident. He's like, oh.
Controlling interest will revert to him until such a time as you desire to take up residence. Is all of this making sense?
Yeah.
Fred, there's no right or wrong answer on this, son. Take all the time you need.
We just want what's best for you.
But ultimately, it is your decision.
They're gonna make it the Scooby House, the mystery house.
Yeah,
I assume
sacrifices had to be made.
Yes.
Well done, ladies. I couldn't have hung them better myself. You're all dismissed.
What?
This year's Spirit Week is going to be so fierce.
Because this year, we are the ones being celebrated.
That's right. Yes. I'm so excited. Me too. What are you going to wear?
Walk into a wall. The asshole boyfriend. There we go. Another classic 90s/2000s trope in full force.
Yeah.
There we go. And the football players never wear any other clothes other than their jackets.
They always wear their leather jackets.
If they're not wearing their leather jacket, we would not know they are a jock.
Exactly.
Correct. Right.
Jocks don't wear anything else.
They we're lucky they wear a shirt and pants.
In some cases, yes.
I'm ready. I'm a Blake. I'm always ready.
That is so true. Girl, you're the queen of this school. Seriously, I hate you both. You're beautiful, elegant. You're like the picture of royalty.
Are girls like that? So I know that's more of a Californian thing and some other areas. I don't picture Ohio being the place where you get the preppy girls like that.
You do, but
still.
this is like one-dimensional.
Level 10 of the, oh my gosh, bears, right?
Oh god! Whenever I did run across these girls, I stayed the hell away. I'm like, no, just absolutely not.
Like we had some sort of like that, but again, like they'd be a couple levels down of this type of preppiness. Like they were oh yeah, let's do the school thing and let's do this and that, and like they're kind of preppy, but like they'd think this is too preppy.
That's our boy, King of the Red Devils.
Randomly start cheering his name. Randomly. Let's just start cheering our friend.
Yeah, that's the only time that's ever happened to me is when we were getting off a roller coaster and we were chanting our friend's name for no reason at all, other than to make him feel a little embarrassed. Yeah. They're the Seth Simps.
Yep, Seth Simpers. I'm wondering if the jocks are going to shove him into the locker.
Tonight's night, Shaggy.
And what a handsome king you'll be. As soon as you change
kind of cool.
the
Shaggy's
shirt.
a DJ.
How many times do
What?
Shaggy's like a DJ or something.
Yeah, I could say he made a music guy.
Well, isn't that his poster?
It looked like it. Yes, it's Shaggy something.
Okay.
And based on the look, it looked music-like. So I can see that being banned.
I have to tell you, if you wear a yellow shirt with your Letterman jacket, you look like Ronald McDonald. It's embarrassing.
Of course, babe.
That's my sweet boy.
I ain't no McDonald's man.
Ladies?
Just one slice of cheese and extra pickles. Yeah, I don't like that shit. That's good.
What?
What?
You're
Oh,
talking
they were
about-
just. Oh, they were making fun of him.
Oh, McDonald's. I was like, what? There's one slice of cheese and extra pickles. I was like, what? McDonald's joke. Okay.
Oh, I would have expected more like, hey, can I get fries with that?
Yeah. To me, I was like, cheese, and pickles. Like that's just those are just things that go on stuff.
Got the heavens flowing through your veins. Good thing you're here so we can all be saved. Someday you'll realize it's all self-praise.
You're Fred Jones, right?
That's me. Come the gawk at the newly minted orphan.
No, I would never.
Was that a thing where people would like make fun of orphans?
No. And if anybody did at my school, it's because they were a douchebag.
Yeah, like they'd be a douchebag anyway, and then also make fun of you for being an orphan.
Just like I don't know, people would say like your parents wouldn't be proud of you. like stuff like that.
Yeah.
But only if you were a real dickhead to everybody else beforehand.
Yeah, like if before your parents were dead, they would be like, you look ugly in all that you wear or something, and then their parents are dead, and now you're worthless because you're an orphan. Or something. Like,
I don't know.
It'd just be another joke. It's another day, another joke, another insult or whatever.
I guess or they just say it once and then like never talk to them again.
Yeah, I mean, in the Amazing Spider-Man, they even show his bully like kind of sympathize a little.
Yeah, nowadays there's a lot more obvious bullying than like that. Yeah,
it's
more subtle.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just been a really rough day.
I get it. My dad died a few years ago. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks. You're Velma, right?
Yeah, actually, Velma Dinkley. How'd you know?
We had geometry together last year.
You're the one who sat in the back of the class so that no one could cheat off your papers?
It was me. So, demonology, huh? Fascinating subject. Controlling and summoning demons from hell. Heavy stuff.
What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. This is just a research paper that
It's okay. My mom's superstitious too. It's a perfectly normal coping mechanism for someone in your position.
Wow, yeah. Of course. Thanks for the pep talk, Dinkley. It was a lot of fun. I'll see you around.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not
Go away, nerd.
Well, also, she just, like, kind of, you know, hit him right in the feels a little too accurately. Yeah, and like kind of inserted herself in here as well. It's kind of like, oh, you're all right. Like mind your own business. I don't want to talk to anybody about this. Like, this is awkward and uncomfortable. I'm not ready. Like, you're also not the right person. A random kid in class is not the right person to do that with. I feel like the character doesn't need to say, I'm just not good at human interaction. Though I guess it is what somebody would say that isn't good at it. If they're trying to be self-aware and upfront and honest, that well, it's like it's a weird loop thing of like, you know, would the not self-aware one say it, or like, you know, if they're not good at human interaction in general, they would kind of point it out, and because it's also not really good interaction to point out your own flaw in that way, I guess. So it's like, in a way, it fits all the way around. So yeah, well, if you've been through it so many times, yeah, best just to be like, okay, based on, you know, Velma's perspective, being analytical, like, all right, based on how many times these interactions have gone, at this point, I'm just gonna say it straight up.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
good at human interaction. At least that's what my mom tells me. And honestly, I agree. It's way too stressful thinking about subtext and intention and all the other aspects of conversation that can go terribly wrong. That's why I prefer the safety and security of my Mistress Science. She only presents evidence in black and white that leads to only one conclusion. No gray area, just facts. I'm making a fool out of myself, like I'm doing right now.
Look, I'm sorry about your dad, okay? I really am. But your experience with grief doesn't make you an expert on mine.
You saw something that night, didn't you? That's why you're in here researching demons.
Let it go, Dinkley.
It had red eyes, didn't it?
How did you know? The same killer of her dad, perhaps? I don't know.
Maybe.
Mainly, like hellfire searing your very soul.
How did you know that?
Was it you?
She was in on it the whole time.
Yes, she helped stage it. She helped lead him here. This was all part of her diabolical plan. Yes.
Okay, hold
and they're
on.
called
That
the
thing
devils.
killed your father?
Allegedly.
What the hell does that mean?
There was never any proof. Jinkies, Fred, I told you, I'm not good at human connection. You were leaving. It was awkward, okay? I got nervous. My palms were sweating, like all the signs of some sort of nervous breakdown. I panicked. I said the first thing that came to my head. It doesn't mean anything.
Okay, fine. Make up your mind. Was there a demon there the night your dad died or not?
Allegedly.
And that's all you're gonna tell me?
There's nothing else to tell.
There is from where I'm standing.
Fred, when my father died, my mom became obsessed with visions of this thing. She poured herself into paranormal research, trying to explain what she saw, but there was never any scientific proof or evidence that she saw anything. There still isn't. The only conclusion supported by actual scientific fact is that her grief fueled a hallucination that caused her to see a demon for closure. There are documented cases of this happening all over the world. People will believe anything if it leads to an explanation. But not me. Facts don't lie, Fred. Ghosts and monsters aren't real.
Facts don't care about your
Starlight
feelings.
Cafe, Town Square.
What do you
Like,
think?
What?
What do you think about this interaction? Now that it's funny that now that Velma has gotten Fred's attention, then she's like, now I'm getting away.
Yeah, she's she's trying to.
It's like you already hooked their interest, and that's what you were trying to do in the first place, and then you don't follow it up. She really is bad at this. Why did Velma go up to him in the first place?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of
start
thinking. I
talking?
thought if he looked more confused or was like looking around, I feel like that'd be more reason, because it's like, I don't even know what to look for or something, and she could check out this, and maybe if it was
she already saw him looking at demonology, and then she just kind of guessed. Like, imagine if she was wrong.
Right.
And then it's just like, you're crazy. Mystery Inc. never happens.
Yeah, I guess so.
So she kind of got lucky there.
Yes.
Yes, it's right by my mother's bookstore.
Cool. Meet me there at 6. Okay, if you can prove...
Oh, it's a date. What? No.
Maybe. They might say that.
Me that I'm wrong. I'll drop it. If I'm right, you're gonna put that big brain of yours to use to help me solve this thing. Cool?
He's just using her.
Don't be late.
Why 6?
Baseball practice.
Good morning, Coolsville High! That's right, you guessed it. It's your favorite principal here, Mr. Summers, speaking to you live from the main office.
By the way, that's the dad of that
the father of the bully, huh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You caught that a little bit ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I just thought we'd acknowledge it here.
Yeah, but I've been paying attention. They've been saying last names left and right here and there, so
that's good. So just
I'm trying to keep track of who's connected to what.
Yep.
To congratulate our very own Red Devils football team for another sweet victory last Friday night. Now, 2-1 is a solid start to the season. No cap. And I was
gonna say, so if they lost, they'd be like, let's give them a pat on the back for attempting to win but failing on last night's game, or
be consistent.
I said I can feel a playoff berth in my bones this season, especially with my son Seth, the heart and soul of the Red Devil football team. That's right, Seth Summers leading the charge.
Yeah, he should be like, oh, Dad, shut the fuck up. God, ugh. Even if it's praise from your skill, no. I'm feeling the cringe, and it's not even me. It's just
I'm feeling secondhand cringe.
It's very secondhand cringe. Oh,
it's like no wonder he can get away with so much crap.
My son's the best. He's really good. He's the star that we need in our team. He's gonna take us to the play. Shut up, Dad.
The heart and soul of the heart and soul of the Red Devils.
Cool. So we win state last year and nothing. These guys win one game. They bring out the parade.
But seriously, though, I'm so proud.
Well, who gives a fuck about baseball, really?
Apparently they don't. It's a football school.
Yes.
And speaking of football, I think we all know what this Friday night is now, don't we? That's right. It's our homecoming game, which means it's time to announce what you've all been waiting for, our homecoming court. Now,
oh my God.
We got this, ladies.
The gymnasium. What's been called? Our lovely and amazing yearbook staff will be there to take a group photo. Now, ladies, are you ready?
I don't know. It seems like a lot of fixation on a dance.
Yeah. Never been to schools like that.
For this year's homecoming queen are Daphne Blake, Sophie Hansen, Melody Grace, Camilla Hemingway, Blake Bellows.
Thank God.
Okay. And finally,
all right.
Julia Cartwright. Let's hear it for our nominees. Now, I will see all of you in the gymnasium for our yearbook photo. Everyone else, have an excellent day.
No king.
And go Red Devils!
I liked his pause. He's like, Blake, what?
And he's like, oh my God. You know what? People are like that nowadays, so there we go.
Principal, out!
No one ever says that.
No, that's a modernism.
Make way for the king and queen!
They didn't announce any kings, you jackass.
What?
They didn't announce any of the homecoming kings, you jackass.
And again, got like to be a stoolie, to be like the little, like, I'm the hype man for this other kid.
That guy will make a great unpaid intern.
Look at you, nerd! Both!
Uh-oh, rivals.
Uh-oh.
Half fight.
This is like the movie.
A little ahead of ourselves, aren't we?
Like the movie what?
Bring It On. It's like a cheerleading movie.
Cheerleading, yeah. They're instead of a dance off, they're a fashion off.
It's a cheer off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also a really dumb 2000s, 90s movie with for some reason spawned like 6 sequels. None of the characters are in the other ones, and it's
Yeah, I remember. Yes, I remember. I thought there was only one. And then I think there's Bring It On Again.
Oh, there's so many of them. They just can't stop.
Ophelia.
Daphne.
Ophelia.
Such a shame I'll have to humiliate you in front of the entire school when I win. What will Mommy and Daddy think? I think I'll quite enjoy it. As if
Wow.
Ophelia.
It's okay, Sophie. You can handle this. Oh, Ophelia. You've spent so long claiming second best. Why stop now?
Not anymore, princess. I can't wait to knock you off that pedestal you're so fond of. Starting tonight. Everyone, it's time to celebrate! I'm declaring this party the place to be tonight. You're welcome. See you there, princess.
It's a sick one. Hey, she's kind of cool, promoting Shaggy's gig.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I don't think she had to do that, but now she's bringing all the people to Shaggy. Cool. No,
Hey, that helps.
Nice. That's a nice person. She's got my vote.
Yeah, she has my vote too, supporting the stoners of our community.
Yes, thank you. Give them some light in the darkness, you know? That's how it works.
Yeah, because music is a great musical outlet. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the Ophelia.
Yeah, a better way of saying it, promoting local artists.
Yes.
What has Daphne done? Nothing.
She's just claimed to be the queen. That's it.
Yeah, and just put it. She put her own picture above the other chicks. Like, what a jerk. She's not very nice.
No, going down, man.
Yeah, it's going on a bad path. It's like, oh, my ego was
boys, play fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jonesy.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Baby Jones.
That looks CGI.
A little bit. I don't think it is, but I don't know.
Whatever.
You said what looks CGI?
Well, it didn't look right. Hold on.
The ball or the person?
The ball, where the ball went. And where he threw it.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Baby Jones.
Oh, that looked like a weird cut to me. Like, it looked like it was further away, and then it was like, nope, it's right here.
I guess his aim is very bad, that's why.
I don't know.
But
when the camera moved, it looked like it teleported.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
That a boy! Hey, that boy! Come on, son! Defense like that wins championships. Hey, here we go! Oh! Come on, what's up? All right, Jones, finish up. That a boy! Hey, bring it in! Bring it in! Let's go, hustle, let's go. Get there. That a boy, guys, that a boy. Good stuff, boys. Hey, nice job out there, guys, nice job. Defense like that wins championship, all right? We got the sticks going. Greendale don't stand a chance on Wednesday. Sure. All right, that's it, hit showers.
Right up here.
Yeah. All right, good stuff today, boys. Red Devils on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Red Devils!
Hey, Jones, can I talk to you? I got you, coach. See you in there.
These are the good jocks.
What's up, coach? Man, you look great out.
These are the, Captain America jocks. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a good sense of, I don't know, a team effort or something.
Yep.
They have a good.
They got team spirit. They can.
They were like the champions, but then they're also like the underdogs at the same time.
They're humble, and they're humble about it.
Yeah. These are the jocks that I like.
Yeah.
Jocks who are people.
Got a hell of an arm, kid. I don't think that's what you want to talk to me about, though. No. Listen, what happened between you and Seth Summers earlier? I don't want to know. I don't need to know. You got a lot on your mind. A lot of anger. That needs an outlet. See those foul poles? My jurisdiction ends there. I can only look out for you so far. That boy's father is the principal of the school, my boss. And if anything is to happen between you and Seth Summers, you are gonna get suspended. I can't have that. The team can't have that. They need you out there to lead them to victory. Can you do me a favor and stay out of trouble? I got you, Coach. Ah, boy, Jones. I know I can count on you.
That guy
Proud
must
of
have either smoked a pack of
Hands are
cigarettes or has just been yelling for a lot of his life.
I feel like it's a yelling thing. It's not like he's got 40, you know, he's got more cigarettes in the back much. No, it seems like he's yelled and he's just his voice is drier and he's just all right, finishing out the day. Okay, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Coach. All right, that's yours.
Hey, Coach, can you be my new dad?
Yeah, are you my daddy now? Are you my daddy now? I assume that Fred's going to get into a fight immediately now.
We'll see.
Maybe.
I'm picking your lock, so what do you know?
What's up, Norville? You planning on hitting that party tonight?
Yeah, I'm the
Thought
host
about
of
it,
it, you
yeah.
idiot.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, guys? What can I do for you? We just wanted to make sure you bring some refreshments with you. You know, keep the party interesting.
Refreshments.
I'm sorry, guys.
Refreshments.
Not my game anymore.
Gosh, you know that's just such a banger. Refreshments.
And the other guy's like, refreshments.
That's why I'm making fun of that. He's just like, refreshments. Like,
I know, it's a weird thing to laugh at. Just
well, because refresh. God damn it!
You know,
Say
maybe they're
references.
maybe-
Refreshments are our key word for alcohol.
Oh man, it's really, you know what? One of the things I will say about the football jocks, it's very nice that they're so diverse and include people who are mentally challenged in their group of friends.
Thank you. We need
Not
we
so
need
smart
that.
people.
We need that.
Turns out running Django has its occupational hazards. You have funny, you guy. Yeah. Wrong answer, you little prick. We know you. That's good enough for us. So let's try this again. Don't show up empty-handed. Got it? Got it, guys. That's more like it. And bring something strong. I'm feeling crazy. You feeling crazy, Skylar?
Oh, I'm always feeling crazy, Dad. And Norville, make sure Daddy doesn't show up and ruin the good time, will you?
Because he'd have that
guys.
power based on what?
And then they're calling him a loser because he's
They're
getting
going to
those drugs.
his part. They're going to Shaggy's party, right?
Yeah, they're going to my party, and then you demand that I bring drugs for you. Like, what the? I don't understand where this is all going.
And what a loser! But you're all wanting to go
to his party. Shaggy's probably like a pseudonym that he doesn't advertise.
Yeah, or I think he probably assumes people don't want to go. But
Yeah.
thanks to the lovely Ophelia, that he'll have an audience.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's so funny that none of them are aware that he's the one holding the party. And he's just so...
I mean, unless the location is a different place, but he's like music behind it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Well,
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know. But yeah.
I know what you got, I know what I don't.
I thought for sure they were gonna shove him into the locker room.
I don't.
No, not now. I don't know if they will later, though.
Right.
Hey, it's their date.
Yes, date time, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
Man, I was getting all distracted with.
Wow, do you ever
plot.
take a break?
I know.
I
it's
forgot
like-
that there's this other plot going
Forgot there's
on.
like the plot that's supposed to drive the whole story now.
Yeah, I was getting so interested in character development.
Yes, and the high school functions. Yes.
Yeah, world
Isn't it?
building.
It's
fun.
I don't know. It just must be exhausting to have to know the answer to everything. Ever just relax?
This
Nope.
is relaxing.
This is fun. Yes.
Okay.
It's an escape
Well,
from her
what do we got?
alcoholic mother.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that hallucinations are far more common than I thought in situations like this. Studies show that people who experience or even witness traumatic events show a 75% higher chance of seeing hallucinations or
supernatural events. Take, for example, Jonathan Jacobo, a perfectly healthy 35-year-old male from Springfield, Missouri.
Yes, the pterodactyl guy. Yes, naturally.
Yes, the pterodactyl.
One day he's at his local bank when there's a robbery at gunpoint. He witnesses the brutal murder of 2 of the bank tellers, and in subsequent weeks claims to be contacted by a prehistoric pterodactyl demon. He says this demon convinces him to go on his own crime spree in order to cleanse the earth.
Wow. Pterodactyl, huh?
Precisely. And Jacobo's not the only documented case. In fact, there are many people who claim that they have seen angels or demons after experiencing something similar.
Okay, but I wasn't visited or contacted by a demon. I watched it murder my parents. That's a completely different thing.
But it's in the same vein. It's perfectly logical for you to give face to your grief. It gives you someone to blame. Yours just happens to have a semblance to my mother's.
Okay, and explain that.
Simple. Are you familiar with Benjamin Ravencroft's film Hellspawn?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, in that movie, the evil antagonist is the demon Asmodeus, loosely based on...
Is that a real movie, Hellspawn?
It sounds like it's a real movie. I'm sure I've heard of that. I'll put it up here in the edit anyway when we do that.
The ancient demon of the same name. Look familiar?
Where did you get this book?
Quite familiar.
In my mom's bookshop. It's just one of many supernatural lore books that mention him.
Oh, okay. So the bookshop is her mom's. Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
is he just sleeping in the library at the school?
It is a bookshop. Okay, that makes sense.
That's more makes sense. Yes.
And Hellspawn is not a movie; it is a comic book.
Okay. Well, I know I heard it from somewhere, so
yeah,
that's all good.
Maybe we got it confused with Hellboy.
There's an entire demon section.
Maybe.
Let's go.
Fred, why? You asked me for proof. This is proof.
Yeah, I asked you to prove it to me, and I'm not convinced. A good argument examines both sides of the issue, right?
Right.
Then we're agreed.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Take me to the demon section.
Hook, line, and sinker. All right, now
Fred is good at convincing people to, based on their logic, to be more productive or do what he wants. I like that. That's
very
a sign of a good leader.
manipulative, but in a good way.
So that's why he and Velma just sync up so well. Where he's like, Daphne is just. That's why Daphne. She's like, oh, I'm just this damsel in distress, and then Shaggy's like, oh, I'm just the scared, stoner, loser who hangs out with his dog all day.
Yeah, but isn't that most of us?
Well, sometimes.
But,
there are definitely days that you should spend with your dogs.
Yes, but hold on. So right here, since we're about halfway through, I'm going to cut this into 2 parts because I feel like this has probably gone on quite a bit. It's gone on for about an hour right now. So I'll cut this into 2 parts, folks.
Okay.
And we will finish this in the next one. And we'll give more of our thoughts with that then. With this, so far I'm liking it. There's a lot of cliches, a lot of tropes that they are doing in it, but it's in a way that I'm kind of liking because it's a fan film with a franchise and it's giving origin to a story that we don't normally see. So I'm liking that. It's fitting. It's telling my brain this works in a way. So.
Yes, I love it when films do that, and when they kind of just take you along for the ride. And even though some things are like, that's not realistic, or that shouldn't happen, or why would that person say that? You're not really thinking about it. When overall it's a good, interesting story that sucks you in. This is what happens.
Well, sometimes, like I said, sometimes it gets really annoying. But I appreciate this that in a fan film, it's doing all these things and it's taking its time with it, and also fleshing out characters and subtle little things along the way, even if there's tropes and cliches with it. So it's being done well here. This is what I'd say with that. But anyway, we'll see you guys on the next one.
See ya.